First of all, I would really like to make myself clear on this. I am not a Chinese spy. I am not Russian spy, not even American spy. I'm just a Mexican person that is making videos and at some point would love to visit all those places. America, China, I love all the world and I want to explore Europe and the whole world. And I say this because I will criticize just a little bit what America has done. Every single country in the world has some bad things that they have done, so there's no point in hiding them. I'll be the first one to say that my own country, Mexico, has done absolutely horrendous mistakes very recently. Back when I was in school, you could very much buy anything you wanted at school. You wanted some cookies? Well, you can buy them. You wanted some soda? Well, you can absolutely get it. But now, how this is a real thing is beyond me. The government just prohibited selling junk food in schools, which of course you might think, oh, it's a good thing, right? But for me, that I grew up with junk food and all of that, it's crazy that they are actually doing that. I'm mixed about how I feel about that. I feel like they shouldn't take the option to buy junk food if that's what you truly want. But it's fine, I guess, because I'm no longer in school. But for people in school, I'm so sorry. But I mean, at the end of the day, you can just go outside of a school and you can buy everything you could buy ever. But what if someday they decide, you know what? They're prohibited in the whole country. You cannot buy junk food anymore. Well, that's a bit disturbing to think, but we're not here to speak about that, fortunately. We're here to speak about something that I really like, and it has to do with speed going to China. That has done some waves in the world. You really love to see years, decades of propaganda against China in America being absolutely thrown away in a matter of days. All because this huge and respected streamer, which is iShowSpeed, is making some streams there and is showing, of course, the best parts of China. Even myself, 4 years ago, I thought China was like a really bad country. Then you start seeing some documentaries, some TikToks, and you realize, well, this is not absolutely true. There will be definitely bad parts in China, like everywhere else in the world. No place is perfect, but they definitely do have more cool things that they allow us to think. So we're gonna go ahead and look at some of the clips that went viral from Speed in China. This is this one. iShowSpeed sings Nay Nay song with the man himself in China, live television. People in the comments are saying Speed is going to end the commercial war between China and the United States. I mean, at this point, I don't even doubt it. A lot of people have made content about China and how actually really cool it is, but I don't think anybody has done a splash as big as Speed. Can you guys think of any other content creator that has made this much of a wave by going to China like Speed? Maybe the only one who could actually do something similar because of how relevant and how popular he is could be Mr. Beast. Like, imagine just Mr. Beast making a really clickbaity video like the truth about China. It could be a new format. You know how Mr. Beast is changing his content for more timeless videos like the one that he did in Egypt? Something as big and grand as that Pyramids of Egypt video that Mr. Beast did, but in China could actually be huge. And I'm pretty sure Chinese government would absolutely love something like that. For Mr. Beast's publicity, they will throw everything out the house. Is there something that is prohibited to absolutely everyone else in the world? Well, Mr. Beast, you can do a video about it. Let's continue.
You're racist?
Yeah, this one was shocking to me. There's this girl that just goes up to Speed and she's like, I'm racist and all of that. And at first, everybody, even the security guard of Speed was like, she might not even know what she's saying. And Speed is also doubtful, like, yeah, somebody told you to say this, right? You don't know what you're saying. And she's like, no, I understand perfectly what I'm saying. Jesus.
Sorry about that, but what? I love your girlfriend because your girlfriend
Yeah.
is my people. I love her. What? Yes, that's true. I'm so sorry about that because Wait, I don't think you understand what you're saying.
Exactly.
Do you speak English?
Yes, what do you mean?
What?
That's crazy because it puts Speed in a really weird situation. We don't really know this girl. We don't know if she's actually racist or not. We don't have a reason to not believe her, like she's saying it straight up. But it's clearly a huge fan of Speed. I mean, this in a certain way kind of gives a bad image of China, so I don't know if she will get in so much trouble in China. She might. She was definitely overjoyed by seeing Speed, so I personally I mean, I don't want to say anything because I don't know her, but for me, it seems like she is not racist. She seems to be a huge fan of Speed. She knows that sometimes there's this kind of meme where the fans of Speed are kind of racist to him. For me personally, I don't see the joke in that. I don't find it funny, but I mean, it's their own world. If they think it's funny, it's fine. But yeah, definitely a fan of Speed coming up to him and saying he's racist. That was not on my bingo card this year.
This is China! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's so beautiful. I've seen some videos like this where they just show a lot of the beautiful illumination that China has. Look at this, how beautiful it looks. But people are like, China is living in the future and all of that. Like, I understand that this is very pretty, but also you have to understand that it's just lights, okay? Now, I'm not saying it's bad at all. I wish I would go there. Please, somebody invite me or share this video so that I can make enough money to go. It's my dream, guys. This is just lights, but of course, I mean, I'm not saying it's easy to put this many lights or that it doesn't require some engineering knowledge. I am sure it was difficult to do. This project might have had some really difficult problems to solve. This doesn't make it less beautiful. I think it's beautiful. But people do need to understand that it's just lights, it's not living in the future necessarily, not because of this at least. Speed was speechless after realizing he was born on the year of a monkey.
This actually fits very well. Yeah.
I was born the same day as Wukong?
Yes, according.
He was born the same day as Wukong, yes! For those of you who don't know, basically Wukong is a mythical character of a Chinese novel. Many things in pop culture have been inspired by Wukong, like Goku, for instance. Actually, the name of Wukong is Son Wukong, and the name of Goku is Son Goku. So you can kind of make the connection. Wukong is kind of like a monkey, and also Goku has like the tail of a monkey. And also when he sees the full moon, I don't remember exactly what else he needed, but he has to watch the moon and something else, maybe be Super Saiyan, I don't remember. Then he can become like a giant monkey, an Osaru it's called. So they kind of gifted him a Wukong figure.
Yes, you were born in the year of the monkey.
Monkey brother.
Yes.
Chinese.
That's so beautiful. Like the fact that they're sharing a lot of their culture with him. I mean, it was obviously what's going to happen. They wouldn't not share their culture. Like everybody loves to share their culture, right? But something about the way they do it seems very warm. W culture. This is so good, man.
That's so cool.
I don't even know what this is, but this just looks beautiful. Like actually, I refuse to stop existing without having experienced this and so many other cultures. Like I just want to travel the world. It's my dream. I will accomplish it. You'll see. That's so beautiful. I love this instrument. It sounds very plucky. Yeah, I mean, it's impressive to see, even in a video. Now imagine in real life. Let's see what else can we find, because I just saved these ones, but there must be a lot more clips that we need to watch. That's such a good shot in a stream. Imagine you're just in a stream and the streamer is like, you know what? Show the whole city. Like, that is so grand. A lot of streamers, they just show themselves and it's like, oh, you want to see the city? They kind of point the camera towards that place. But the production on this is fantastic. Like he's just, yeah, this drone, go to the sky and show us the city. That's crazy. There's no doubt in my mind that Speedy is the best streamer. He's the one taking his streams seriously. Look at that. Look at that shot. That's beautiful. There's a really good meme in Spanish here. I will translate it for you. The CIA sleeps for 5 minutes. Speed immediately throws away 100 years of anti-China propaganda and billions of invested dollars. Look, here it is. CIA. Now I understand the hate of the United States towards China. China is absolutely beautiful. Why are there thousands of Chinese people that pay up to 100K to escape to the US? And somebody answers, for the same reason that there's USA citizens all over the world. Chinese government paid the Speed and they want us to believe China is perfect. I mean, nobody's saying China is perfect. Speed betrayed his entire nation making China propaganda. Well, there are a lot of opinions in here. And by the way, what do you guys think? Do you think this is actual propaganda? I mean, it is some propaganda. The thing is it purposeful? Like, did they pay Speed just to do this to make China look good. I'm pretty sure the government was well aware that Speed was gonna go, and they made some things to make his experience better. Like, there is 0% that this is the exact experience of a regular tourist, but at the same time it's normal, right? Like, when a really famous person goes to your country, you gotta treat him good so he has a good impression and his audience too. Like, a lot of people are really mad, like, oh, they're receiving Speed really good. Like, what did you expected, that they were going to receive him bad? They also have to know this type of treatment is not exclusive in China. Like, when Speed went to Peru and went to South America, a lot of countries received him really well, and I think it's pretty normal. China shows their appreciation to iShowSpeed for showing China to the whole world, and they make this like billboard where it says iShowSpeed. Well, if this is true, that's pretty beautiful actually. Now I see a lot of tourists that want to go to China because they think they're gonna treat them like Speed. China is the only country that shows appreciation to Speed. Well, that's not true. A lot of the South American countries did. Even the governors of those countries, like, they prepared really good things for Speed. So this is just not true. I don't understand why people don't just travel. I am Italian and I've been to China, Korea, and Japan, and I know how they look. Why people believe in propaganda instead of traveling. Well, some of us are kind of poor. I wish it was as simple as this. But don't worry, I'll take your advice, and when I get some money, I definitely want to explore the world. That sounds like a really fun thing to do. You shouldn't take anything at face value. Every country has good and evil sides. US is both awesome and terrifying. China is the same. All nations pretty much have a dark side to them, of course. Yeah, also I feel like people are really misunderstanding what the Speed is doing. He's showing a little bit of the world, but his main thing is doing it on stream. When he came to South America, a lot of people were really mad, like, oh no, you didn't show this from my country. This was the most touristic place. And it's like, of course, but that place is kind of boring for a stream. Nobody cares about that. He just wants to do something fun and fast. Like, people expect Speed to show the whole story of a country in a stream, and of course that is not gonna happen. Also, it's not that he should go and just show the bad things. I think it's pretty positive that he's showing the good things of each country. Yeah, this comment nailed it perfectly. There's very beautiful things in every country and awful things in every country. iShowSpeed drives 4 million flying car in China. Let's see. I don't know if this claim is true. I don't know if it's 4 million flying car. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm not a car engineer. Of course, I don't know the nuances of this. But I think big companies around the globe, they can all do flying cars. I don't know if it's going to be so easy to get it into cities. So I am not hugely impressed by, oh, a flying car. Like, I think if the United States wanted to make one, they would do it. If Mexico wanted to do one, they would do it. But what for? Maybe they will only let ambulances to be flying cars so that hospitals can get people to treat them sooner. And also that I see it kind of risky. I feel like it could go wrong in so many ways. I think flying cars would be really difficult to put in law because you have to account for so many different possible situations that could happen. There would be a lot of visual contamination. Like, I don't think it's just make the flying car and that's it. Speed couldn't believe that in China, trains go through the buildings. Let's see. Well, I don't know how comfortable it would be for the people living here. I personally wouldn't like to live here just because of the sound, let alone if there is a risk. I'm pretty sure they have it in a very secure manner, but just the noise I think would be something.
A train going into a building!
Yeah, there's this like Chinese influencer. That's what they call him, Chinese influencer. Like, it doesn't have a name, it's just Chinese influencer. That has a viral video throwing water and Speed kind of recreated. Okay. I don't know, it just makes me happy to see that we're ending a little bit of an era of anti-China propaganda. I think we shouldn't do propaganda against any country ever. Well, maybe there's some wars that I don't know about and maybe we should, but all I'm saying is China did not deserve all the bad rap that it gets. I'm sure they have horrible things, but Mexico does too, United States does too. So for people on the internet to be so open about the idea that, okay, maybe China is not what they have told us it is. Maybe it is actually a really beautiful place. It's pretty good and it's exciting because you might not realize this, but a social media star, because that's what Speed is, going to China and paint it in such a good light, will definitely incentivize that in the next 10 years, tourism there goes up a lot. And you know why? It's because he influences the kids. The kids now aspiration is going to be, I wanna go to China, and they're gonna tell their parents, and their parents are going to start looking at them and being like, well, maybe we can make some plans around China. Because the adults can watch this content and being like, yeah, China is incredible, but that doesn't mean that I have to go. But where the kids want to go, that's where families go. Why do you even think people go to Disney? You think adults like Disney? Well, of course not. Of course they don't. It's just because the dumb children want to go there. Let me know what you think. Would you ever go to China? Do you think all of this was fake? It was all just a green screen, a gigantic, ginormous green screen that was put in place so that Speed can paint China in a good light, but no more than that. Make sure to comment your opinion down in the comments, and that's about it. See ya.